Switty, Widowson, Leger, Barnard, Giles and Furman. In this one now, McSwitty in there in 2, the 182, that's Logan Widowson. Leaning it out, doing it for Team Bunnies. The treble 0 is Aidan Giles. And the 616 is Callum Furman. 619 is Brad Leger. Oh, McSwitty's had a knock. Go on, Eric, get yourself back on there, buddy. He was racing at Bruntwood last week for the very first club race. Had some fun down there with the Bruntwood guys. I can see the tent down there. Give us a wave. Bruntwood. Yeah, one of you's waving at least. Check out at the first opportunity. It was Chase Barnard who took the tumble. He's another kid who's quicker than his dad. Thing is, everyone will be trashing me as well when Nathaniel's racing. Here we go, the Clitheroe kid, James Clitheroe. Our Nathaniel's best buddy down there at Preston. He's in there in 1. Jensen Hunt, Sam Dowson going through. Jensen's in there in 3. We've got Oscar Davis going through in 4. Oliver Cates in there in 5, and that looks like young Mr. Dowson. Sam in there in 6 with James Clitheroe, taking it to the line. He's going to get this one. Good for FTV. More FTV riders, Matilda Lee, Kenny past me, Carly Hayes in there in 2. That looks like young Miss Carruthers. In there in 3 with Bethany Chick in 4. And Heidi Harris in 5. But it's Matilda out front. Nottingham and Pastor T Banks. Long locks flowing. And matching goggles and gloves. Matching hats and dresses. Yeah. So we're going on brakes out there in a moment. Harry Banks. Freak Machine. 117. Jack Bailey out there as well. 2 guys out the southwest battling. 1 and 2 then the Manchester guys in there. Will be James Warren. Look at him. 3 coming down. The Green Machine guy Harry Banks. Driving through, takes first moto win. Not hanging about. 2 on a track at once, love it. 3, Jamie Rabbit out there. Crucial being Ben Sullivan Coffin in 2. Getting tight for 2, 3 and 4. Coming in the last corner, still Rabbit. Leading it out. Coffin into 2. Good old rhythm straight this. Race 33 on track. 552 Seamus Doherty. And then he got ganged up by FTV riders behind him. Leon Parker. Finley Hall. And looks like Parker's gone past. Take up the lead. Oh, it's getting busy in that last corner. With Hull and Doherty. So the 2 FTV riders going through 1 and 2. Race 34, Moraine Rose, 12 out there. Harry Keat and then Charlie Ludwell in 2, 976. Kieran Alton out of Norwich. Well, we've had it confirmed today, no lead finals next year. So, looks like Bernie's out of the jump then. Bernie's finished. Yeah, watch out, Bernie. He'll never be here again. He has had his day though. I mean, what am I going to do for him to come back to Nationals and there's no B-finals? We'll have to do it at regionals. They're finding about left of the alphabet at regional. Yeah. G and all that stuff. Me being old school, I have to keep your mouth shut. 13 out there looking good. Billy Davis out of Mule Keen. MK Evolution in full effect. Jack Davies in there as well in 2. Well, the next guy's in here. I've thrown me some penalties in the B-final today, but I get a lot of trouble. You know there, I don't care. He's like a rhino. Oh, MK going through. Race 37 on track. Yeah, Mr. Wildboar in there. in the 2 spot. He was out in Prague last week, had a good one. I'm sure he enjoyed himself.
Well, I've had college already in the Wild Boar Towers over there.
It's all about the scones and we missed out.
Yeah, that's coming later.
I'll go right in the corner. Right, looks like Max Clare's going to get it though. Max is in the... Miles is in there in 2. 42 going through on the 11. Zach Kennard. I think Jed Smith went through there as well. Motos 13 8. Out. On track now. Let's have a look. Right, Flynn Drilling caught leading out. He's in there in 1. Cal Summerfield in 2. The 424 and the 29. That'll be Oliver Kendall and Colby from Cornwall going through. The 28 is Harvey Putland. Heading down there. Who's been not mentioned? Dolly Wilcox on the 143. Jaden Fawcett on the 34. That's everybody mentioned, I think. Flynn Drilling caught taking it to the line and taking the win. Right, Moto 39, 25, 1 and 7. Ashton Coombs, Troy Weaver, Xander, Marvel, Vanny, right. Weaver's making moves. That's Ike Borowski working his way in for Preston Pirates. Down that straight, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. He did it the opposite way around. Went to the 4th and 2nd. Whoa! Xander threw it away going into the final turn. Let's hope he's all right. Borowski's lost a couple of places. Looks like the 25 taking it. And that would have been Ashton Coombs. Jared Hill. Out front, Little Granger in there in 2. Charlie Granger. The 14. That'll be Curtis Copeland. The Isle of Man jersey belongs to none other than Miles Leger. He's in there in 4. Andrew Redruff, Matt Walsham, and Niall O'Connell out of Preston. We are up to Moto number 41. Harley Piercy, Jimmy Criddle, Jazz Newton, Jake Nisbet, Charlie Carling. Making me thirsty. And Jaden Fletcher. Looks like Nisbet's out there in front as he goes round the NLL corner, as we call it. Drunk, obviously. I'm joking. Just Amanda. Wait, have you brought your hair straighteners, Cameron? Yeah, good. I don't need them, no use to me. Right, yeah. Girls are on it, Scott.
Yeah, Lucy Hart leading out at the moment. Thea Gaynor in there as well, in 2, giving her a bit of a race. There's a whole supermarket down there full of it.
I believe so.
We'll have to get some.
I'm sure some cans will make their way up here later on, Scott.
Okay, here we got this on. Abigail Nyquist leading out. Freya Slayer's in the lead. And looks like Brooke going through there as well. Jack Bradshaw, that famous country and western singer from Nottingham and Derby. Team Bunnies. Elizabeth Bown in there as well. E6 on the plate. And Elsa Rendell Todd doing it for race day video. Looks like they got new shirts. Going through in 3. European champion Taylor Hunt leading this one out for Crucial. Leo Kapanen, been on it like a carbonic this season. He's in there in 2. So, will be a win for Taylor Hunt. Kapanen sitting there in 2. 14 plate, Arnie Hasselman lead this one out. Then 2 guys batting out. Green in there, just about half for Odom Racing. All good. They've got Ryder out of Scotland in there as well, I think. 3. But Hasselman getting an excellent lap, taking a win. They're rolling on through. Race 48 on track. 5 plate leading out, yeah. Harrison Bell from Scotland leading out. 4 plate in there, Ralph Primmett from Brum. And Sam Day in 3. So your homeboy out there, Harrison Bell. Got to ride it down. This is the first one. All right. Paddy Billy Brown looking like he's leading down towards turn number 1, doing it for Stay Strong and Clark and Ken, Jake Schofield, Joshua Walls, Jensen Egan, Benjamin Weiss, Brandon Mallon and Lorenz Patton in this one. Lorenz in there in 2, that looks like the 13 of Egan. He's in there in 3, Benjamin in there in 4, Schofield going through in 6. And Joshua Walls in there in 5 and Mallon in the mix as well. Larry Scott, somebody's just given me a camera and run off. How's that work then? Never happened in London, you're right. So E4, Harry Tanner was out in Prague as well last week. Hope you enjoyed that one. Jamie Copson in the 2. With Harry Kirby, he's going through with that long flowing blood blocks. In there in about 6 in a minute. Oh, Cameron's come back for his camera. Rubbish. I could have sold it, Cameron. Vincent Saddle going through in 4, I think it might have been. Moto 51, JD Seward in there in 2, tracking down the 10 of Sonny Flavel. That looks like Crucial BMX's Jack Bowditch. He's in 3, with Harry McCann going through in 4, FTB. Also got Bailey Miller in there. As they head down that final straight, looks like Rose State. Taking it to the line, crucially smooth. Mr. Twitchett heading past me. Mila Gonzalez in 2. Jamie O'Hara going well in 3. That looks like Bailey Douglas in 4. Aaron Goff in there as well somewhere. I had the most in-depth discussion with Aaron's mum about 5'10" shoes the other night. For kids, it's amazing what you talk about. Relations are trying to get 5'10s to fit your kids. Ridiculous. Right, E8, Casey Markley. I never recognised Casey these days, because he's not got them shorts on anymore. Yeah, I know. They're just trying to make it more difficult. Yeah. Absolutely. Jay Taylor, Jack Aspinall in there, doing it for Wigan. Min Lanks, Oscar Simpson, Zach Dowson, Stu Bagan from Scotland, and Archie Andrews, and a Braintree. 54 comes past me. Freddie Cadman Carpenter in this one. Move's been made though by Finn Cooper from 4th to 3rd. That looks like Elijah Shearer in there somewhere as well, just trying to get up from 4th. Brandon Hessington. Nice to see Brandon out there doing it for Manchester. Mark Fletcher taking the win though with Callum Clancy in 2. Yeah. Moto 55, Scott. Yep, 11-year-olds again. Callum Chandler, Maple out there doing battle with Ben Davey. Yeah, 2 quick riders in this moto. Davey trying to get underneath him and he makes it stick. Yep. Going to be some moves made in that final on that corner. He's not hanging about, is he? For the 8th plate. Joseph Carey, of course it is. Part-time commentator, he is. Joseph Carey, yeah. He's alright, we'll get him up there later, can have a go. So Carey going through, looking good, he's been chased down, all the way, yeah! Look at Moto. Benny Russell, is it, yeah? Bradley Russell, way out in the lead. Davies in there as well into Manchester. But yeah, Bradley Russell. Having a good win now. Crucial BMX in the lead. Then there's a bit of a fight in there for the 2nd spot at the moment. Lexi Carruthers just squeezing it in front of the Green Machine rider, Joanna Banks. In the 2, but as she comes back, Carruthers coming back, wants to have a go at Ava, all the way to the finish line. Oof. Slightly more sedate pace in this one. Let's see Banks out there in the lead. Yeah, Preston, she's in there as well. Alexis Preston in 3. I think that was Samantha Benson out the bed in there for Nightwood, but I couldn't make out that plate. I'll have another go. 16 out in the lead is Lucy Mundy. Then Sonny Sherwood in there in 2. Gonna be close. Sophie May Harris out of Exeter. Try to take a shortcut, didn't pay off. But Monday going through for the win with Sherwood.